I don't know about you, but I've certainly had moments where I've felt nervous about reaching out to someone new, especially if it means that you might have the opportunity to actually follow your dreams. So if you've ever found yourself stumbling over your words and struggling to get the point across, or oversharing and having your message get lost in the jumble of too many words, then this lesson is for you. Now, as hairstylists, I feel like one of our special superpowers is having a chat and making connections, and as such, we can get very comfortable with the familiar, but it's when you have to step outside your comfort zone that it can become tricky. So this lesson, we're going to work through a simple tool which will give you a framework to help polish your pitch, amplify your superpowers, and make it even easier to reach out to people and grow your network. What we're going to work on now is sometimes referred to as the elevator pitch, and it's called that because if you can imagine stepping into an elevator and you bump into someone that could literally change the course of your career, you have until they reach their floor and hop off to convince them that they want to hear more from you. So this exercise will help you build a framework you can use to connect and grow your network. In the worksheet, there's a tool called To Connect to Grow. So grab your worksheet and fill it out. Pause the video now and get at it. So here's how mine looks. Hey, this is Richard Kavanagh. I'm represented by DLM in Sydney. We specialize in, I like to do, effortless editorial hair. I'd love to have a chat so we can talk about an idea I've got for a shoot. Now, the best way to get in touch with me is by email. My contact details and social handles are at Richard Kavanagh on Insta, or email me richard@howtohair.com.au. Now, to give you a real life example of how I could and did use this framework to reach out to someone, let's use the example from the previous lesson where I'd shared my idea with the makeup artist on the Italian Vogue shoot, and she had mentioned that the photographer had had a similar idea. So I reach out to him and I say, hey Frey, that's the guy's name, this is Richard Kavanagh. I was just working with Ingeborg on an Italian Vogue shoot yesterday and we were talking about you. I'd love it if we could grab a coffee so we can have a chat and see if we can do something together. The best way to get in touch is by text on, here's my number, and you can check on my work on Insta, although there wasn't any Instagram then. Now, you might feel shy from time to time reaching out to people, and it's true, people are busy, especially the people you want to work with, but as you've now hopefully realized, they also want to collaborate and work with like-minded creatives. So if I ever feel shy about reaching out to someone, or if those little voices in my head tell me that, you know, I'm not good enough, I'm not the right level, or whatever negative story I might happen to be telling myself that day, I just remember that person most likely gets up in the morning, has some breakfast, does a poo, then gets on with their day of fabulousness, just like everybody else. And that really helps me humanize them rather than kind of hold them up on a pedestal where it can sometimes seem intimidating to talk to them. So use this tool as a framework to shape your pitch, give it a little practice, and get out there and connect to grow.